heard from Engineer Fijabi, self-love is very, very important, and you cannot give what you do not have or what you think.
Yes, I agree with you on that. And like Engineer Abiodun said, you should learn to love yourself, love your now, love your past, love your future. I mean, everything around self-love is about you. So before you can give, like you said, before you can give out love, it should start from home, from yourself. So.
And you know, you asked the question at the initial stage, when was the last time you actually looked into the mirror and it was like, wow, you know,
these days you're rushing to meet up for time. No, I need to be at work before 7. I need to be at work before. Oh yeah, I know.
So we should learn to appreciate yourself first. Then you can appreciate other people. Love yourself first, then you can love other people genuinely. Okay, let's go through the papers now. I'm starting with the Punch newspaper. Federal government might $1 trillion domestic loan surge drains lifeline from businesses. Private sector lending falls as federal government domestic borrowing jumps 152%. Economists say stricter loan rules choking off business funding. Above the masthead of the newspaper, 2027 Oshomale Tambuwal on Senate High-Stakes Electoral Act Review Panel. And let me quickly take over political stories. Headlines: APC engaging Wike to resolve Rivers crisis, says Bashiru. On $750 million World Bank loan, federal government may raise taxes on alcohol, cigarettes. Plane meter cost spark discos, federal government showdown on tariffs. On the sad one, plane crash kills Colombian lawmaker, 14 others.
And away from the Punch newspaper this morning, we'll quickly move to the Nation newspaper, where the big story here says, by-elections to Olden Kano Rivers, February 24th, FCT area council poll, same day. Senate takes steps to fast-track Electoral Act 2022 amendments. Electronic transfer of results, BVAS use may be legalized. We also have here Zulum OK's direct payment of local government allocation. Senate probes deplorable snail speed train services. And the First Lady institutes 50 million naira endowment fund at Taxfield. Nelfund extends 2025-2026 loan application deadline to February 27. We also have here police gets new DIG, AIGs as PSC elevates 26,119 inspectors to ASP 2. And all the story on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning. You can grab a copy to read up all of the stories.
So let's quickly move to the Nigerian Tribune. On 2027, waiting game persists as Senate delays Electoral Act bill. The first action till Tuesday raises mini committee to distill senators' views. Reps step down consideration of outstanding clauses. Naira on recovery spree strengthens against major currencies. From River State, APC discussing with Wike to resolve impasse. That's coming from the National Secretary, Bashiru. FCT workers appeal industrial court ruling, resume strike. We are still in court, obey ruling, Wike tells workers. 4 lenders set for strategic decision as recapitalization deadline approaches. We will create more institutions to make Oyo greater, says Makinde. Borno governor orders direct payment of local government allocations. Opposition alliance will chase APC out in 2027. That's coming from Buba Galadima. Says opposition ready to queue behind most popular candidate. Kano government must submit NNPP's mandate before defection, he adds. Scientists develop injection that repairs brain after stroke. That's according to a report.
And now I take the Vanguard newspaper this morning, where it says that petrol to cost more as crude oil price rises further. Bonnie Light is $70.30. U.S. crude inventories fall as tension in Middle East items. Diesel prices go up. Petrol remains unchanged as puts pressure on businesses, households. That is coming from Espat, and we also have here over 160 members held by kidnappers in Kaduna and Kogi as church condemns Kajuru attack, worsening insecurity. And that is coming from Ekwa. We also have here in clash by Wizkid, Seun Kuti over Fela's legacy refuses to fade. Nigerian telecom industry attracted over $1 billion in 2025, and that is coming from NCC. We also have here Northern Kent Christian leaders reject calls for removal of INEC chair. Reps passed 2026 58.18 trillion naira budget for second reading. Also on the Vanguard newspaper this morning, Electoral Act, Senate sets up committee to galvanize opinion of senators. AFCON final saga, CAF Ama falls on Senegal, Morocco. There's a Mr. and Mrs. segment here that says, do you know that to have sexual intercourse with your wife without her consent is rape, marital rape? Then it is armed robbery if your wife forces you to part with money against your wish. Oh, okay. Let's quickly go to the back page of the Vanguard newspaper this morning. We have here in the world of sports, AFCON final saga, CAF Ama falls on Senegal, Morocco. Senegal coach trial, players also banned. NFF mourns as Super Eagles forward, Chukwueze loses mother. 2025 AFCON, Ikeba slams critics on child over snub of home-based players. 2026 Commonwealth Games, Team Nigeria cyclists to train in Manchester. NSC British Cycling collaborates. Morocco appeals CAF sanctions, expresses dissatisfaction with ruling. We also have Okadibo here, Sacred Scarf, that says, oh, wait a minute, this one has the face of the Nazarene. It must be the one I'm looking for. Hey, Pastor Papa, I think I found it over here. Anyway, that's like in the entertainment part of the Vanguard newspaper this morning, and these are all the stories on the Vanguard newspaper. You can grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper coming out this morning, Friday, January 30, 2026, to read all of the stories. We'll now quickly go on a short break, and when we return, the program will continue.